Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Welcome everybody. It's Teyvatuesday. What is the plan for tonight? Let's see here. Well, the usual. Let's go visit, even though we don't have to visit, let's go visit Columbina. And then, eventually, after we do all our little chores, we're gonna do the Imaginarium Theater. First, we'll actually level up some characters. I have all the materials already. I was just waiting to do it on the stream. She's not here, eh? But look, she left something for us. I'm gonna grab it this time, because I think it's for us. Be careful. It's a little sour. I'm gonna grab them. Oh, that's so sweet of her. So where are we? Oh yeah, so last time it was the... That's why this came after the Archon quest. Cool. Well, only probably like 6 more weeks of doing that. But yeah, let's go see if Varka is there. I don't think he is, but maybe. Fingers crossed. No. I don't know what happened to him. Alright, what else do we have to do? What else do we have to do? Catherine? Nah, we don't have to go see Catherine. I feel like we've done that enough. There's nobody there. Maybe we'll see her once in a while. I feel so naked without this, what is it, the corset that he wears? I don't know. It's unnecessary. It doesn't help. And it's too big. I wish they made one that was smaller. But yeah, no, I think it was supposed to be Durin and Albedo that I saw here. I really regret not talking to them when I see them. I'm gonna make sure to do that from now on. Alright. So there we go. Now anecdotes. The usual. Fontaine. Wow, okay. Look at that, Charlotte. I wonder what Charlotte has to say. Oh, she's just sitting there by herself. That's so sad. Here, I'll sit beside her. And then I'm gonna inch closer to her and make it uncomfortable. You can't even sit in the middle. What? Okay, fine. Hey Charlotte, how's it going?
That film seller sure got a loose tongue. I told him to keep quiet.
Well, isn't that a bit strange? The traveler just sits in the middle. But no, I'm not allowed to do that. You're not planning to do anything dangerous again, are you?
Is that the kind of person you think I am? You think that I Charlotte would just go recklessly barging into foreign nations just to get a scoop?
Charlotte.
Then you'd be right. Yes, I am. Ugh, but even so, I still need to get the editor-in-chief to approve. I must have pitched a dozen reasons to cover Natland by now. It's always a no. Not only that, but she won't even approve any vacation. I even promised to leave my cameras and spare film rolls behind during any personal trip to Natland.
But you didn't mention Monsieur Verite specifically. And you can buy film on the way there.
Hey, it's not like I lied to her. I, might have just omitted a detail or two. And then, the scoundrel that sold me the film went and sold me out too. The Frazi went straight to my dad and told him to ground me for a month. Still, even if I can't go to Natland, not cry's fair game. I don't need them to fund the trip either. I've got plenty of savings. I've also heard my dad say he knows some correspondents stationed there, so it's a perfect place for a vacation with news-related perks. Adventure's paradise, Elysium. Its reputation alone is worth writing a few pieces about. Okay, I'm off to buy some supplies. I'll need some warm clothes and a whole lot of spare film and equipment.
Warm clothes in Natland?
Right, and I need to convince Mom and Pops too, so they can contact their friends over there. Otherwise, I'll need to find lodging on my own.
Wow, what a go-getter. I'm always exhausted. Looking at the people, looking at the characters in this game, well, probably all of them. I'm exhausted. I would never want to actually be them. They live their lives in such a way. What is this? Hidden dwelling. Oh. Here once lived Alain Guillotin, Sandrone and Polonia. Amid flourishing flowers and grasses, all is quiet and at peace. Time passes gently through this place, bearing witness to everything that unfolded within this home. Why did they put that in quotation marks? This makes it sound bad. Alright. Oh yeah, I got an achievement yesterday, I guess. Yep. Better grab these before people get spoiled. I promised no spoilers tonight. And I stand by that. We're not doing anything Snizhnayan. Except for, I guess, leveling the characters from there. Alright, so that was it, right? Yeah, that was the only anecdote. So, now we're gonna do some, I guess, stuff that's exciting for me, but probably boring for everybody else. We're gonna go and test and level characters. So the plan is, we're gonna get Odette up to level 70, and Alyosha up to level 70. And before I ascend them, I want to just understand. What do we get? We get this. Pathetic something. For every 100 attack, Odette has over 1,000. Her stellar glimmer damage is additionally increased by 1.5% of the original damage. Okay? And up to 30%. Meaning, I have to have 2,000 attack over 1,000. Now, usually, what I like to do is I like to test the character's damage before I unlock this talent, and then after. But the problem is, she doesn't even have 1,000 attack right now, because, you know, I'm kind of lacking with my artifacts right now. I did my best, but some of them were not very good. I guess we could level this one up, but we still won't... Well, okay, yeah, let's do it. We can do it. We can level up a couple artifacts. This one, I think, is probably... Yeah, well, we'll see. But this one is the most obvious. Let's do it. It's not particularly good, but... that's life. Okay. Not too shabby. Ah, come on. Just as I said that. And we'll get it to 20 though, because I need the attack. Nice, okay. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. This could have been way worse. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hoyo. Alright, so she does have a little bit more attack now. Actually, more than 1,000 for once. This, I'm not going to level up because I don't have the materials, but it's a little bit more. And yeah, what else can we do? What other artifacts? This one? This one could be good. Yeah, let's do this one. It's the only other attack one that I have. I think this one. This is an amazing artifact that I managed to eke out. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. And then this one is... I'm not going to level this one up. It's not worth it. I'll find a better one. And this one, I don't know. I don't like when they have the unlockable, but it's just straight, you know, attack or defense. It's so useless. And then, what else? Yeah. I probably won't level up this one. I don't have the money for it. Don't have the Mora. But this one will do. Let's do it. Oh wow, I don't even have... Wow, Jesus. What happened to my artifact materials? That's crazy. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Dude. What is this luck? And we got it all on film. That's amazing. I mean, that's great. Okay, I'll take it. That's it. We're not gonna push our luck anymore. We got 3 plus 20s. That's good enough. So now we do have... Yeah, okay. Almost 1,500 attack. Not bad. We can do some testing. That's what I wanted to do. It's everybody's favorite part. Testing. I don't like testing with a full team. I don't want any benefits. So we're gonna use this team. Alright, so what's the plan? First of all, I'm gonna unequip everything. Except for, I guess I need to keep my artifacts. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Oh well, we'll keep everything, but I'll have to keep an eye on what's a critical and what's not. Alright. So, let's see here. For every 100 attack, it'll increase by some amount. Okay. It's gonna be a bit hard to see because it's such a minimal increase. Let's see. Ow. So what's she doing? 819, 685, 819, 685. So that's just the cryo damage. When Alyosha does something... So here we have our good old Polestar field. Now it's gone. I guess I can do this. There we go. See, it's really hard to tell what the stellar damage is. I'm very confused by what's what. Stellar glimmer damage is just stellar conduct in this case. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is... Let's back out. I'm going to switch to Lisa for the Electro. Because Alyosha is great, but it's really hard to tell who's doing what. I'll just keep Alyosha. Where is Lisa? There.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Alright. So we're gonna electrify. There it is. Keep that going. Although, but now it's her doing the damage, so it doesn't count. I need Lisa's field. See, it's really tough. You know what? Actually, okay. Even better. We'll bring in Kuki. She has the ring around her. It's tough to figure out how much a support character does.
What they...
Or, you know, sub-DPS support. Although mostly support for the moment. Alright. What does she do again? Like that? Yeah.
Let's begin.
No, it's again... It's not Adet doing stuff.
Crystalline Adagio.
It's really hard to tell who's doing what. Oh, man. I think... It's probably because Adet... She doesn't have Catalyst, so it's hard to actually... See, like, 41, 51, 32... Like, it's all over the place. The damage is all over the place. It's going to be really hard to tell. So it's between 3,000 and it's probably like 3,500 on average. Whatever, let's just upgrade her. It's just insane. I can't tell what she's doing. So presumably it'll be a bit more than 3,000 and a bit more than 3,500. There. Unlocked.
My filletes are now perfect.
So, there it is. Let's see if she does a little bit more now. I'm always impressed by people who can do the ranking of all the weapons. Okay. It looks almost the same, honestly. Is it consistently more? No, doesn't seem like it. It's all over the place, man. Literally all over the place.
Stand with me. Together. Harida.
Oh, you know why? Actually, I still don't know why. Anyway, whatever. It's really hard to see. So we're just gonna assume that we'll be able to test it out by, like, tweaking how much attack I have later on. For now, let's give her her level. There we go, level 70. Boom. And we'll give her... Well, we'll level these up, but let's understand Alyosha first. So Alyosha is even harder to understand because his thing is just based on damage from energy recharge. It's another one of those where it's like, unless you give him artifacts. Although, well, no, he could probably manage without that, right? See, 132% energy recharge. Yeah, this one, no, this one we can tell. This one we can tell. This is straight up damage. It's very easy to see even when he's up by himself. So I think it'll be very clear. Let me just see what his... So it was 132.1? Okay. And his talent... 132.1. So... That's like 35 for 100. So it's just... Huh. Starting at 0. Interesting. Most times they're like above 100%. Or it only counts above 100%. Well, I'll take it. So it'll be like an extra 35 plus another 12. So maybe like 40, almost 50% extra damage. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot to... I was going to give him this weapon. Look at that. Oh, now he's cooking. Almost 200%. So that would mean... Yeah, so 200 is the max that he would benefit from. Okay. And artifact-wise, we don't have the Mora to level up his artifacts. Like this one. It's pretty good, this one. No? Yeah. Energy recharge would probably help him more, but that's fine. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not going to level up his artifacts anymore.
Response will do. Why waste your...
So let's let's see what he can do. Before and after. You know what? Hold on. Because this weapon, it doesn't give crit. I want to remove all his crits so that I don't get confused. So I am going to take off these. Yeah, I'm going to take all of his artifacts off. Because none of them give energy recharge anyway. Well, this one does, but whatever. 163 is still good. And now it's going to be a lot easier to see what his actual damage is, not just what I crit. The crit is the hardest thing to understand. Alright, Alyosha, let's see what you can do. I guess it just means any attacks, right? So, 1025 there. If I hit him... No. $10.25. Gonna do it. Yeah, so 1025 I think is the non-crit damage. 1025. Remember that, everybody. Remember that. And I'm gonna do his burst as soon as the mark goes away. $287, 192, 287, 192, 287, 192, 287, 190. Okay, that was... Those were crits. 287, 192. 287, 192. 287, 192. 287, 192. 287, 192. 287, 192, and 1025, right? Good. Let's see. Let's see what happens when we ascend him. See, this is much easier. No fancy stuff with other characters. Oh man, hold on, I gotta go craft this. It's amazing how difficult it is to get exactly this quality of chimeric nucleus. Because I got plenty of the slightly higher tier ones and the lower tier ones, but not specifically the green one. It's crazy. Alright, yeah, we just need one. Alright. There we go, let's do it. Ascend. I'm not going to level him, because that's going to affect his energy recharge. We're going to do it after. Back we go.
My hood's get.
Alright, let's see. This is going to be good. So presumably he's going to be doing about, let's say, 45 to 50% extra damage. Okay, hold on. 1639 seems critical, like. Hold on a second. Can't be that much better, right?
One down.
No, this is actually the... So 1639. That's insane. That's a big difference. That's like an extra 600. Which I guess makes sense. But it's even more than 50%. 1639. Damn. That's insane. Oh, he still hit me. Whatever. Alright, come on. Get rid of the mark.
Here, boy.
489, 328, 489, 328. 328, 489, 328, 489. 328, 489. That's pretty good. 328, 489. 328, 489. Where are you going? 328, 489. 328, 489. 1639. Wow. That's a big difference. We went from 287 to 489. So 200 increase. And then 192 to 328. Which is like, I mean, it's not double, but still, that's quite a significant increase. And then 1025 to 1639. Crazy. There we go. I got what I wanted. I saw the significance of his ascension talent. Cool. Alright. Well, now we'll level him. There we go. Next thing that we have to do... Oh yeah, let's put his artifacts back before I forget. I guess it was just this, right? Is Dahlia... Are we using Dahlia? I don't remember. No. Not because I don't like Dahlia, but because I picked out the team already. And I think this one might be better. What was I using before? This one? No, the energy recharge is better. Normally I would give him this one, but we also are using Chevreuse. So he'll just have to use that one. And then, what else? This one? Sure. There's no energy recharges there. Oh yeah, well, no. I guess it could be a minor, but no. Yeah. This is good. This is good enough. 200% energy recharge. That's plenty. Alright. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to level up their talents, but... Jeez. Now we're really out of Mora. I didn't expect to run out so quickly. Well, we still need to level up somebody. And that is Sitlali. Sitlali's at level 1. Sitlali doesn't even have a weapon. But we're gonna get her up there. So, let's get her to level 20. And then we're gonna learn what her talent is. While its Papa, which I guess is her skill, is on the field, after nearby party members trigger the frozen or melt reactions, Pyro and Hydro res of opponents affected decreases by 20%. Right. Res Shred. Good old Res Shred. This is an annoying one to judge as well. What can we do? How can we test this one? I can put her with Gaming, I guess. No, let's use Yanfei. Yanfei will make it a lot more consistent. Yeah. I think we can just take them off the team. Sitlali, where are you? Yanfei.
I'm never late.
All right. So how do we judge this? I guess she'll do her skill. And then Yanfei will use Pyro. Or maybe vice versa. Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah. I always forget. So she's fine, but Yanfei, I need to take her stuff off. Can't have any inconsistencies. Good thing I remember which artifacts she was using. Alright, good. Let's do it. Let's see. I'm excited. I mean, I pulled for Sitlali like 2 months ago. She was level 1 until now. I'm a very strange individual when it comes to playing Genshin, I guess. Alright. So put this up. Let's see. I didn't even see the damage there. What? I'm confused. Hold on, hold on. How does this work? She gets a shield, but there's no passive? We'll follow the character Sitlali has... Oh, that's why. Okay. So she needs at least 50 Night Soul points. Yeah. Damn. Alright. How do we get her Night Soul points up? I think she has to do her burst, right? Oh, that's tough. If she does that. Yeah, she can do that too. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. What can we do? Honestly, I think she just needs another Natlan character on the field. That's the easiest way. So I'll just put... I don't know. maybe... Yeah, why not? Kachina.
Whoa!
She won't interrupt anything. I could put Chaska as well, but there's no difference. Alright, let's see. Kachina. I guess you could put this down. Okay. She got Night Soul.
Fulfill our pact.
Oh, I got it. No, wait, did I? No. Why is she glowing like that? I thought that's how it works. Alright, whatever.
Bam! Get to work.
Okay. Come on. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Lolling, eats Papa. Get him.
Oh, but it goes down. Wait a second. Does the burst... I think the burst actually causes that storm to start. Hold on a second. Summons allies, blah, blah, blah. Restores a set amount of Night Soul points. Also summons blah. What about this? Maybe what I should do is go to Natlan and do this. Because see, it's back to 0 now. Man, that's unfortunate. What? I'm so confused. So... she doesn't actually do... I guess what I'll have to do is do cryo, because this thing applies no matter what happens, right? Yeah. So I'll just do cryo and then Yanfei will melt it. That should work. It's 291. Let's try it. 291. See if it's consistent. 291. Beautiful. I guess technically this is another one which is easy to test even after. Because all I have to do is not use the skill and see what the damage is when you melt. But that's okay. Let's see what happens. Let's ascend. There we go.
This?
So we got this. So Pyro and Hydro Res decreases. Let's see. So it was 291 before on melt. Let's see what happens now. So look, without doing anything, 291. 291. Now if I put this on,
Show no mercy. Yeah.
still 291. Hold on. Oh, there we go, 339. Maybe that was a crit though, hold on. No, 339. 339. What's the occasion? Did she get enough whatchamacallit points?
Fulfill our pact.
Is that why she was able to... But look at that, it's working. Okay, wrong order, come on. There we go. Ow. Damn it.
Show no mercy.
339. So it does work, though. See, it's amazing. What they say is what actually happens. I never expected that. 4-3. Okay, that was crit. That was absolutely a crit. 339. I think it's consistent. Yeah, 339. We went from 291 to 339. That's solid. So if she's doing, you know, 29,000, she'd be doing 339,000 or 33,900. All right, good. Let's level her up. Aw, man. Out of Mora? Damn. Oh, that's tough. Okay, let's go grind for Mora, I guess. Jesus, I didn't think that I would have so little Mora. I forgot how much it costs to level up. I thought it was just character experience mostly, but nope. It is not. I do want to do it here. So, I mean, it's not going to spoil anything. We're just in Snizhnaya.
Let's wait till the snow gets in. Time to roll.
All right.
Ready to taste my fist?
And I need their materials. And Venti just needs a little bit more energy recharge.
Time for
And then he'd be
takeoff.
fine.
Here we go.
Ready to taste my fist?
Damn it, every time. Alright, let's get it. So we do have a bit of buffer, thankfully. That's what we'll do. We'll use the resin that we currently have just for Mora. Whatever, this guy can come with me. Come on. Come on, little buddy. See what I mean? He's so close.
Doggy dog.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Running late again. It's justice o'clock.
Alright. I'm assuming this is not even close to being enough. But let's take a look. She's here. Let's see. Yeah, that's... I don't think we're going to get her to level 70, are we? I mean, this is fine. That's no problem. 40,000 to ascend. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep grinding for Mora as far as we can. As much as we can. Damn, it's right beside them. I didn't want to disturb them this morning, but...
Come no closer.
maybe they'll be fine. Just no! Don't, you idiots. I was gonna leave you alone.
Here, boy.
Hurry up, Varka. Hero incoming. Look out below. Hi.
How about?
Look out below.
It's good. I need those arrowheads for Lowen. Alright, so what I'll do is, because I do have a few fragile resin, I'm going to use it, and then we're going to keep grinding. Whoops. Where's the next one? Okay, it's all the way back here. Well, let's do it. Man, you can tell I'm tired. I'm making stupid mistakes while moving around the world.
Together. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Ready or not, it's dog eat dog.
Hurry up, Varka! Yeah!
I think that's it. I think we're good. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we're gonna have to do that. We have 400. Yeah. I still don't think that'll be enough, but we'll save those two just in case. Maybe if it is enough, we won't use them. We still have 2, right? Yeah. So that's enough for 3 more. 360,000 more, I think we can get. Okay. She needs this thing. Which one? Just the small one? Yeah. Yeah, how many? Just 1? 2. No. Yeah, 2. So yeah, there we go. Alright, Sitlali. Let's ascend. Okay. 116. Crazy. Well, let's do it. Alright. Now we need 6 of these. Let's ascend. $171,000. Cutting it close, man. We're cutting it close. But let's do it. Alright, so the next one is going to be the next Ascension talent. And what is this? During the elemental skill, Dawn Frost, Dark Star. Which one? Okay, that's just the skill. Its Papa's Frostfall storm damage is increased by 90% of Sitlali's elemental mastery. And during elemental burst, ice storm damage is increased by 1,200 of Sitlali's elemental mastery. That's insane. Just the difference between the 90% and the 1,200%. That's a good one to test. I think we'll be able to test that one pretty easily. Because she doesn't really have much. I mean, that is, you know what? 1,200% of that is still a decent chunk. Right? So, let's see, 58. I'm not going to worry about the skill. It's 90% is really hard to gauge. But, I mean, come on. 1,200. That'd be like multiplied by 12, right? 696. Okay. So, there we go. We'll try it. Well... Yeah, okay, let's try it and then we'll finish grinding for Mora. Or no, we'll grind for Mora and then we'll level up so I don't have to keep changing. Next one's here. Let's go. We probably will need to exhaust all of our resin. So we'll get 1. 1's not going to be enough. I'm going to get another one. There it is. For once, I've run out of resin. Like fragile resin. Crazy.
Running late again.
Thankfully, we'll have the battle pass done soon. I'll have just a little bit more. You need it for emergencies like this. It's funny, the placement of this ley line opening, I think is the same as the experience one. Because this, my Starlight Prism was here. I guess it's not always like that though, right?
Here we go.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Think you can get away? Brace
Maybe they
yourself.
rotate.
Ready or not.
Running late again.
Good. I think we'll have enough. Yeah, we'll have enough to get her to level 70. We won't have enough to get anybody's talents up to
Running late
anything.
again.
So that's gonna suck. But who needs talents anyway? At least they're getting artifacts this time.
Ready or not.
Charge! Yeah! Running late again. Yeah! Charge! Yeah!
God damn it. I think that's my least favorite part, is when those Starlight Prisms activate. And I don't want them to activate. Alright, last one. Oh, we're back here now. It's weird. Is it based on where I've been?
Hurry up, Brassa!
That can't be. Plenty of times in other regions, I haven't been to an area and they put it there. Maybe they do this for simplicity, so that there's no significant storm, cold, or whatever.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. What a good
Brace fire.
headbutt! Yeah! Hi! What?
Alright, we're good. We're good. We're done. No more resin. Let's go. So... let's
So
go
nice
test.
and warm.
Hold on a second. Do I actually have enough? Okay, let me craft these so that I can just do it right here. And the numbers will be fresh in my mind. We need this one, right? I'm just going to craft 9 of these instead. Alright. Let's go. So, 58 elemental mastery, right? This one she can do by herself, thankfully. But yeah, 58 elemental mastery. And let's see. Yes. I've never seen that screen before. Because I never, I guess, do the domains without any resin. We're desperate here, though. Trying to eke out what we can for the Imaginarium Theater. Alright. Oh, good. We're almost at burst. Alright, so hold on. Let me just get rid of my shield. Get rid of his cryo. Let him do his thing. So, and then those skulls explode after a while. But ultimately, we're looking for the ice storm damage. Because that's what this thing... Yeah, this thing only improves the ice storm damage. Let's see.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh!
Was that 233?
Get to work!
That's horrible. 233? Really? Hold on, I just want to do it again to make sure. Yeah, I'll use Kachina so that I get stuff back more quickly.
Fulfill our pact!
Oh no. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, I can use... What am I doing? Oh, she can't generate the particles that way, can she? I always forget that you can't with normal attacks, even if you're a catalyst. I don't trust myself to dodge. Alright, hold on. Let's wait. Was it 238? Is that what we said? 238, I think.
You two! Time to end them!
233. Okay, well, let's say 233. Alright, 233. Let's make a note of that. Which is really very little damage, right? But what did we say? 58 times 12 was how much? 696. So she should do significantly more damage after I ascend.
Each cheat.
And how much does it cost? Okay, good. We're gonna have just enough Mora to level her to 70. Oh man, all their talents are gonna be level 1. I'm scared. The whole week now, after this, I'm gonna be grinding Mora. I need to because I need to get Odette to level 80 and Alyosha to level 80 so I can do Stygian. At least level 80, ideally level 90. Ah, alright.
Get down! Show no mercy!
So presumably I should be able to do 696.
Here goes!
Like 900 damage. Up from 233. Or thereabouts.
Sha! Shabam! Show no mercy!
Come on. Almost there. That's weird. Why didn't I get anything for that?
Fulfill our pact!
There we go. Alright, let's wait.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf!
530. That's way less than I expected. Why is it so low? 530? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second. 530. I guess it's a percentage. Yeah, it's a percent. I always... Because Elemental Mastery is not a percentage, but yeah. It is a percentage. The damage is increased. So maybe the... Yeah, well, maybe that guy has some resistance. Anyway, it does more damage. Probably significantly more. That's good enough for me. I'm not going to belabor the point. It's good enough for me. So let's level her up. There we go. Level 70. Okay, so the only thing now is to give her a weapon. I don't know what to give her. That's the question of the day. Codex? No, that can't be ideal. What do people say? Slally. Catching mains. Well, obviously hers, but yeah, Thrilling Tales of Dragons. Oh, what a surprise. Avonius Codex. See, Barbara's using my Thrilling Tales, and Barbara's on the team. I'm just gonna give her nothing. Because that's the kind of person I am. She's gonna use her default book, Apprentice's Notes. I will give her artifacts. Maybe. Apparently we're not going to level them up, but I'm going to give her some artifacts. Wow, look at them. They're great. Amazing. And, oh yeah, this is pretty good. Nobody's using it because I guess it's crappy. Oh yeah, it's pretty crappy. But it's good enough. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Let's go rest here. And let's start the grind. I'm actually probably making my life more difficult in the way that this theater is being done. I could have just used some characters that I had leveled up already. But I really want to use Odette, Alyosha, and Sitlali. I just do. Should I check everybody else's artifacts? Maybe I should check everybody else's artifacts first. Alright, let's see. Let me mark the characters that are in the theater as favorites. Chevreuse, you're up. Inefa. Varesa. Janssen. Where is Janssen? There is Janssen. Xinqiu. Oh yeah, I need to update Xinqiu. Barbara. Escoffier. Shenhe. Diona. Whoops, no. God damn it. Odette. Alyosha. Sitlali. Fremine. Fish. And I think that's it. So let's just confirm. Well, I wish they were in better order, but anyway. Inefa, Varesa, Diona, Janssen, Xinqiu, Barbara, Escoffier, Shenhe, Diona, Fremine, Fischl, Sitlali, Odette, Alyosha, and Chevreuse was up there. Good. Now let me check that
I created
everybody's
another
artifacts are actually set. Alright, weapons. Someday, Varesa, you'll have your weapon. Someday. Good. 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 Sure. Good. For now. Good. She has a weapon. He has a weapon. Sitlali does not. It's okay, Sitlali. We'll get you a drink instead. Alright. Artifacts. No, not you. I mean, as long as they have artifacts, that's good enough for me. Okay. Diona, come on. I don't have so many artifacts to go around. Wait, she's not... Okay, she's not wearing one. I'll give her... Dahlia's isn't very good, though. Wait, is Aino participating? Oh, Aino's not. Damn. Wait, why is Aino not participating? Don't I need Aino for the duck? Oh, that's interesting. Well, live and learn. I guess we'll figure it out. No, but seriously, isn't the duck one of the... Hold on. I didn't think of that, I guess. Where do I see the... I gotta get past that. Yeah, man, he's the first one. I guess if he's the first one, he's level 90, though. Damn, that's gonna be tough. I mean, I guess Inefa can do it with... Like, she can still do Lunar, but... Do we want to send in Gleam? Nah. We'll get by. It's all good. But yeah, Diona, where are you? So yeah, we'll give her... I don't know. We'll give her Inos. I'm confused. What is Ino wearing? Oh, she's just wearing a +0. Oh, she's wearing this for some reason. Oh well, anyway, we don't need that. Where are you, Diona? I think that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. She's got the set. And... yeah, she's fine. Good. Ian-san, artifact-wise, I think she's fine. She was pretty good before. I didn't touch her. Shin-Chu, though, needs his artifacts back. Should I steal from Dia or from Shanling? Or from Candace? Let's take from Dia. This way it'll be a lot easier to know what's happening. Although this one is better for him. Crit damage is better. Okay. So he's all set. That's good. Barbara, you're fine. Your artifacts are probably fine. You're good. They're good enough. I wanted to grind for her artifacts more, but they're good enough. Hers are good. Fremine. I think Fremines are fine. They're not the best, but they're good enough. Whoops. Fish. Oh, I have to share the artifacts with Escoffier. Well, that makes it hard. That makes it really tough. This one's pretty good. Yeah, but then she doesn't have the set. Why am I wearing two different things like this? Oh, that's right, because I switched. I think. Or did I? Why? I don't remember why. Let's just do that for now. Keep that, and this one I'll just... yeah, she can keep using that one. Doesn't matter. Okay. Chevreuse. I think she's fine. I didn't touch her. She was already very good. Ah, yes. Odette. Well, I think we already did her artifacts. Yeah, they're pretty solid. Solid enough, anyway. Sitlali. It's as good as it's gonna get, unfortunately. She's mostly gonna be there as a mascot. And Alyosha was decent. Some of them not, but doesn't matter. And I think that's it. We're good. Finally, we can start. Let's do it. It only took an hour to get to this point. But yeah, we're only doing hard because I'm a wuss. Do you only need... Yeah, it's level 70 even up to here, but come on, like, if you're level 70, you're getting your ass kicked at this difficulty. I think. I can barely do anything with level 70 characters on hard. So yeah, we're selecting... Oh, that's why. No, why... Hold on a second. Oh, damn. I am using Aino. Ah, hold on, I gotta fix Aino. I forgot that Aino is the one that I select. Yep, Aino is on there. Was it only Aino? I'm taking their Auroran because I have not leveled up mine. Hold on. So yeah, Yelan is theirs. Aino is mine. Flynn's is theirs. Auroran is theirs. Skirk. Oh, I didn't check Skirk as well, but my Skirk is fine. She's the one character I haven't really touched. And I'm taking their Layla, so... Okay, let me just figure out Aino. So unfortunately we will have to share yet again. Where are you, Aino? There you are. And Skirk. Okay. So, Sacrificial Greatsword, that's fine. I learned that this is better than Favonius. And, damn. Well, I'll give her Dahlia's. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Sure, we'll keep this one. I think I was just going for, like, energy recharge. That's why I picked this one. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright. I know, weird looking artifacts, but whatever. Almost 200% energy recharge. That's good. Good enough. Now we're ready. So yes, Aino is there. And here I was wondering, why? Why am I not including Aino? Okay. I think we're set. Yelan. There's Aino. Flynn's, Auroran. Skirk. Layla. And Inefa, Varesa, whoops, Diona, Yansan, Shinchu, Barbara, Escoffier, Shenhe, Fremine Fischl, Odette, Zitlali, Alyosha. Wait, what? One more. Who am I missing? Oh, Chevreuse. There we go. There we go. We're all set. Let's do it. There's our cast. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be so tough. Frozen. So, I don't remember who the... No, no, not this. Where is the... There. How do I see the enemy? Oh, there we go. So this one I get. It's lunar charged. No sweat. What is this one? This is like shatter. Of all things, shatter. But it's frozen. So Fremine might be good for this. Maybe we can use Fremine with superconduct and freeze. And this one's just a whole mess. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're starting with who? I really don't want to waste pretty much any of these characters. They're all very good to keep. Like Flynn's would be really good against the duck. So it could be good to keep Aino and Flynn's for the duck. I would like to get another Electro character soon. Just so we're kind of set. Maybe that's what I'll do. But at the same time, I'm kind of tempted to get the upgrades. Now let's get the companion. There are quite a few that I need to pick up. Oh, there we go. We're going to get Inefa.
Please select target for cleanup sequence.
Great. Alright. And we still have the opportunity to get this one. I think I will. It's good to get, I think, the level 1 of each. After characters trigger frozen, create a stinging chill. Crit damage is increased. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, let's do it. Okay, hold on. Let's get this level 1 too. Superconduct. Obtain basic superconduct blessing after triggering superconduct or stellar conduct, or dealing stellar conduct damage. Apply yielding. Decrease cryo and electro res by 5%, and decrease physical res by 10. That's solid. Let's do it. Oh, level 2. I might save my points, I think. Do we need lunar, or like, do we need electrocharged to be leveled up though? If we have lunar? Maybe I should get this. And what is this fight? Numa aligned. Oh, we don't have anybody. I guess, well, is Skirk? I don't remember if Skirk is. Oh, Layla might be, no? I don't know. I don't know anything about Layla. Electrocharged. I don't want to use them that early. Probably just do this one. We could do this one, but I don't know about the Numa line stuff. But I'm just wondering, should I get this or not? It's tempting. It's really tempting. Let's get it. Boosts your frozen blessing. Oh yeah, between the two. After your active cryo character triggers frozen, a cold wave stream will be unleashed, dealing hydro damage. After your active hydro character triggers frozen, AoE cryo damage is unleashed. And then the other one, I guess, is Rime Rupture. While Stinging Chill is active, apply 1 stack of Rupturing Rime. So it's Cryo and Hydro Res Shred. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll go with that one. Where does it end up? So if I go this way, these are the same, right? Yeah. But I end up getting what? I end up getting more AoE damage. Whereas this is all about doing more damage to individuals. Maybe I will go this way. It's not often that you have to deal with lots of enemies at once, especially at the end. Yeah, let's go with this one. Rhyme Rupture. Alright. Ah, man. Just my luck, eh? That's when I get the one that I wanted. It balanced it out. Anyway, let's do this one. I think this one's the most, like, innocuous. And we can do Orarun, Yelan. Who else, though? Aino? We could do Aino. But then we have to save Aino for the boss. Man, it's so hard when at the beginning, I find. Anyway, whatever, let's do this one. If we need to restart, we'll restart. Alright, so yeah, let's do... maybe we can do Layla here. Something like that. So, I never remember... How does she work? Continuous swift movement. So you have to run around opponents to mark them. And what does this do? It follows around and initiates coordinated attack under the following. Alright, we'll figure it out. And then Orarun. I don't remember Orarun either. Anyway, we'll play it by ear. I always like this cutscene.
Over. Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Time to say hello.
Flash attack! Just one!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
Stars, shine for me. My guiding star.
Tell me what you see.
Look, a rainbow!
Gotcha. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Damn. I'm kind of... Like, I wish I didn't have to use such a powerhouse team. It's not even a powerhouse team, it's just... I need those supports for later. Escoffier, even though I like Odette, we need to pick the one that is reliably very strong already. Okay, let's do the mystery cache. When choosing a mystery cache, you can reset selectable events. Restore 1 vigor to 1 random character, but in this act's combat event, the active character loses 5% of their max HP each time they deal a crit hit. Ooh. I don't know, though. I restore 1 vigor. That's pretty useful at the beginning, because, like, I pretty much like all the characters that I used just now. You know what? Let's do it. I never do this, but because it's the beginning, I think it's worth it. See, okay, I'm not complaining. Aura Run's pretty good. Alright. Let's level up. No, let's get the cryo characters. Oh, we have so many cryo characters. Yeah, we gotta get one. Odette or Diona? Oh, that's a tough one. Odette would be good. Quite good, actually. With Aura Run, for example, even. Although Aura Run, ideally, is electrocharged. So not as good. Let's go Diona, just to be safe.
Leave it to me.
God damn it, again, I miss out on this one. Okay. So, who do we want to deal with? Heal. Characters who heal. So Diona. There we go. We can put Diona on there. Maybe even Escoffier. We could do Layla, Diona. Maybe Aura Run. No, not Aura Run. Can't really put anybody there. I don't want to use Yelan for something like this. Though I could. No, we need to keep our Hydro. Okay, what's the other one? Nah, this one is just... Well, we can use... Yeah, we could use Cryo for this. It's just straight up Cryo. We could do that. And then Aura Run is just there. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, let's do it. So let's pick Layla, Diona, Aura Run, I guess Escoffier. I don't want to use her so early, but it's okay.
Don't be scared. Yeah, Diana special.
Go! You're free now!
A burst of flavor.
Cool. Learn to command. Not yet. Yeah.
Free!
Look at you, Boomtown.
A little amuse bouche. Can it go back?
Don't be
Nobody's
scared.
really a DPS on this team, are they?
Time to say hello. Farewell!
Stars shine for Diana special.
Be free!
A burst of flavor.
Alright, we got it. Yeah, it sucks when nobody's the DPS and you just sit there waiting for the passives. Alright, again, to be safe, we're picking Fremine. Because we know what Fremine is going to be useful. Alright. Well, we got a little pick of our... We have our pick of the litter here. Because I do want to get this one. After characters trigger electrocharge and lunar charge, create an electro surge. Damage dealt is increased. That's the most boring benefit I've seen. By how much? Okay, it's increased by 250%. But that's just electrocharged. Lunar charge is 70. Okay. Good. Let's do it. And we don't have enough for a companion. Too bad. Should I get level 2? I need companions, though. With 125... I could have 2 after. Nah, you know what? Let's get it. The sooner I do this, the better. And let's see. So this is superconduct, right? What is this? Wait, does that disappear eventually, or is that something that happens every single time? If so, that's crazy. I kind of regret getting that now. Jesus. Oh my, that's not... that's gonna be a bit tricky. Alright, where is the thing? How do I view it again? Oh yeah, it's down here. Superconduct. So which way do I go? Physical damage. Physical damage. And this is cryo or electro. Ah, so if I do physical, I do the stack. If I do cryo or electro, I do the stack. Probably safer to do this one. And then here is just more physical. And here it's more cryo or electro. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. As much as Fremine is okay at physical, that's not as... most people aren't. So we'll do superconduct. Low resistance linkage. Sweet. Alright, let's do it. We're getting there, we're getting there. We're gonna get our ass kicked now, but we're getting there. Alright, it's duck time. So, for the duck, we are going to use flints. We are going to use Ino. I don't think I need to use Inefa. But at the same time, I don't really have anybody else to use him on. Or use Inefa. Well, I don't have anybody else to put in this fight. So I think this is the team. And then Inefa can probably make good somewhere else. Because it would be a waste to use any cryos here. And Yelan could probably do well, again, elsewhere. Maybe even with Inefa next time. Or, well, Flints. Either way. Alright. Hold on. Before I do that, I need to know... Oh, I can't even read about Flynn's thing? I need to read about his attacks.
The night cometh. Close your eyes.
Flash attack!
He's very quick with this, whatchamacallit.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now. Observe. Night falls.
Look, the rainbow! She wants it!
Cleanup sequence.
Damn, Flynn, save some for the rest of us. Jesus Christ, buddy.
The long sleep beckons.
My God. I guess this is like almost his ideal team, isn't it? That's crazy. Okay, so this is a tricky one. I want to take Varessa, but we need Hydro. Ah, man. Okay, I'm going to take Varessa because she's just going to dish out the damage. Oh, actually, this will be perfect. There we go, we can use Varessa here. Well, for one of the enemies. The other one would have been nice to have Hydro. Oh, we'll see. So no, I guess that was only once. We didn't get any more back. Although that would have been interesting, I think. One random special guest star joins the principal cast, but after completing this act's combat event, no more alternate cast members will join the principal. I don't know how that works. That's crazy to be unable to have anybody else from the alternate cast join. You can't even finish it then potentially. Companion invite events require 20 fewer Fantasia flowers. I guess that's the only one we can pick. Alright. Okay, look, we can get a hydro from this. There we go. Yeah, let's pick Xinqiu. Perfect.
Chivalry will never die.
Okay. So, what do we got? What is this one? Oh, we gotta defend. Oh, I hate these. We have a freeze team that we could use. Prevent. Is this that guy? We could probably do this one. What about this one? Why do they have an exclamation mark? Is it because they're tough in some way? See, I kind of want to do that because I'm going to get more points this way. More Fantasia flowers. And we could potentially freeze them. We could use Fremine here. Xinqiu. Diona. Yeah, we could use Diona here. We could do that. You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna get an extra 20 things from it, which will let us get a power-up, but also potentially invite somebody. Gotta do it. Alright, what did we say? Fremine, you're up. Diona. Well, okay, Fremine's gonna be last on the roster. I want to save Escoffier. She needs to be with Skirk. I mean, we could use Yelan, but I don't know. It'd be kind of a waste if I used Yelan here. Everybody's a heavy hitter, though. Yeah. Let's put Yelan. Let's see what we can do with this team.
Look at you, Spoontail. I'm a rock. Pew-pew.
Ring cutter. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Commencing cleanup! Getting gear! Pair! Getting gear! Frost is coming! Getting gear!
I'm a rock.
Witness the power of the wild. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Going under! Frost is coming! Pair! Frost is coming! Getting gear! Pair! Frost is coming!
Can't handle your drink. Huh. Pew-pew.
Let me weave you a verse. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Commencing cleanup! Getting gear! Frost is coming! Prepare!
Yeah, let's go.
No, my sword! Body and... Huh? Witness the power of... Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Look at you, Boozhound. I'm a rock.
I don't think we're gonna be able to defend it. Oh no! There's a thing shooting us from far away now. Oh, this is horrible.
Rain outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Let me weave you a verse.
Going under! Frost is coming! Getting gear! Prepare! Getting gear!
Diana special.
No, we're so close. We're so close. Don't do it. No! Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna restart this one. We were close. Maybe the trick is to just, like, freeze them so that nothing happens. That worked last time, I think.
Can't handle your drink. Huh,
I remember Fremine was able to do quite well with that approach.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Getting gear!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Prepare! Getting gear! Prepare!
How are they doing so much damage so quickly?
Rain outlines your fate. Body and witness the power
This
of
is
the
way
one.
worse. Hold on a second. What the hell? Ah, it's gonna be the same thing as, like, we did well that first time and then suddenly it's miserable.
Look at you, Boozhound. I'm a rock.
Let me weave you a verse. Things are about to get dicey.
Frost is coming! Going under! Getting gear! Prepare! Getting gear!
Yeah, I'm a rock.
Huh? Witness the power of Gua. Busted. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Can't handle your drink. Huh, pew pew.
Commencing cleanup! Prepare! Frost is coming! Getting gear! Frost is coming!
Rain cutter. No, my sword.
Getting gear!
I'm a rock.
Here comes the catch.
Going under!
Witness the power of Gua. Quietly now. Busted.
Prepare! Frost is coming!
Diana special. Pew pew. Yeah. Let's go.
Getting gear!
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Let me weave you a verse.
No, shoot me. Don't shoot that. Ah, come on. God, how did I do so well that first time?
Look at you, Boozhound. I'm a rock.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Dead reckoning! Frost is coming! Prepare! Frost is coming! Getting gear!
What the hell was that?
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave. Here comes the catch.
Frost is coming! Prepare!
I'm a rock.
Dude, what the hell? It's so random. Like, sometimes they don't do anything. And then the next time, they're just completely decimating it. I don't get it.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword. Yes. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Going under.
Busted.
I'm a rock.
Getting here. Frost is coming.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outline.
Pew pew.
Things are about to get dicey.
Diana special. I'm a rock. Pew pew.
Pair. Getting here. Commencing cleanup.
I'm a rock.
Body and mind. Gotcha. Quietly now. Witness the power of Gua.
Yeah.
Pair.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
I'm a rock. Can't handle your dream. Huh.
I really don't get how I managed to do so well the first time.
Pair.
Know my sword.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Let me weave you a verse.
Dead reckoning. Getting here.
No! Why are you guys over here? God damn it. Ah.
Diana special. Yeah.
Rain cutter. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Going under. Getting here. Frost is coming. Pair. Frost is coming. Getting here. Frost is coming. Pair.
Witness the power of Gua. Game's up. Fun's over.
Getting here. Commencing cleanup. Pair. Getting here.
Look at you, Boozel. Pew pew.
Know my sword. Rain cutter.
Frost is coming.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Pair. Dead reckoning. Frost is coming. Pair. Getting here.
Yeah. I'm a rock.
Let me weave you a verse.
Can't handle your dream. Huh.
Pair.
Here comes the catch.
Can't. What the hell? I'm stuck.
Commencing cleanup. Frost is coming. Pair.
Yeah.
Getting
That
here.
really sucks.
Pair. Oh. Frost is coming.
Yeah. I'm a rock.
Rain outlines your fate. Get rain cutter.
Getting here. Going under.
Ah, I don't want to accept it. We were so close that first time.
Diana special. Yeah.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Commencing cleanup. Pair. Frost is coming. Pair. Getting here. Pair. Frost is coming. Getting here.
I think if you interrupt them, that's one way to do it, I guess, right?
I'm a rock.
Know my sword.
Could be wrong.
Witness the power. Here comes the catch.
Frost is coming. Pair.
Like that guy was stunned, so he wasn't doing anything.
Getting here.
Look at you, Boozel.
Oh my god. hate when I get stuck there.
Please no. Let me weave you a verse.
Frost is coming! Hey!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Hey! Getting here! Frost is coming!
Rain cutter.
Damn it.
Can't handle your dream. Come, I'm a rock.
Getting here! Hey! Dead reckoning! Frost is coming! Getting here! Hey!
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
Getting here! Hey! Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Getting gear!
I don't know. I don't want to waste my time. We'll just accept it. It's alright. Damn, that's too bad. I don't know how we managed to get lucky like that the first time around. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Alright. Let's see. Shenhe? Yes, we should take Shenhe. Fremine goes well with Shenhe as well. Alright. Well, I guess we should get this. Yeah, let's do it. Mystery cache. One character at random. If you successfully complete this axe combat event with these characters in your party, you will gain 20 flowers. One random character with zero vigor rejoin the alternate cast, but all characters in the performance cast will begin this axe combat event with 50% HP. Ooh. You know what? I kind of want that. Let me just see. Who did we lose so far? Random character. Because this one, I don't know. It's only 20 flowers. It's nothing. You know what? Let's live a little. Let's do this one. Hey, you know what? No complaints. Here we go, Diana. Let's do it. Alright, let's do this. Spruce it up. Okay. What is this? Cryo have an advantage. Okay. And what about this one? Environmental hazards present. And we could use Skirk once. She doesn't really have anybody to go with though. Because I don't want, well, I don't want to waste Escoffier on something like this. And this one? What do they mean by environmental hazards? Nah, we should do this one. We should use Skirk, Shenhe. Wait, I thought Dayono's back. Or is that only once I've... Oh, she returns to the alternate cast. Oh, damn. Oh, that's too bad. Because I needed her. That sucks. Well... You know what? Let's use our cryo team. The usual Skirk team, eh? And we might as well do it and get more flowers, right? Fantasia flowers. Let's do it. Alright. Escoffier. Shenhe. Shinchu. Skirk.
Off to the freezer. By ordinance divine.
You fellas
Transfiguration.
have no chance.
Witness the power of Varka. Into the void.
Let's get down to business.
The pinnacle of excellence. A little amusement. Do your master's bidding. Take your true form. Let me weave you a verse.
It's my lucky day.
At first, the flavor.
My blade.
Cryo incarnate. My will and body. Ring cutter.
Get down to business.
No, my sword.
Boom. No sweat. Hey, Convy. How's it going? What's that? Oh, it's so hard to see what that is. Alright, now we're gonna take Fischl because we need... Actually, we've used quite a few cryos now. You know what? Let's take Odette. Let's believe. Oh, now we have our pick. What do we have? We got these. We could just go random. Or I could go Electro. We have Electro, we have Cryo. Tricky, very tricky. I'm just gonna go random. Yeah. Hey, it worked out. Chevreuse? Should we... It's gonna be hard to make use of her, but... We could. We could. But it's more of a future-looking use. Now, you know what? We're taking Barbara. If all else fails, we got the Lunar Charge team. My Lunar Charge team. No monster today. It's just black tea, Earl Grey. See, the problem is, on Mondays, I go to bed really late. Right? I stream to like 5:15 a.m. my time. And then I only get to bed at like, 5:45 a.m. And I have to, I can't wake up too late, so I only got 5 hours of sleep. But part of the reason why I'm able to stay alert so much is because of the monster. Now the tea does the same, but I feel like it's more of a, it's a smoother high, I guess if you want to call it. You tried decaf black tea the other day? Like brick? Well, I mean, it depends what kind of black tea did you have. Earl Grey is different from... There's other black teas. You could try green tea as well. And I'm not talking about matcha.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, nice. Now we also got 65, so we can We can grab this one. Hell yeah. Which one do we want though? Hold on a second. So, what are our options? We have follows a character, fires 3 electro bullets. What does this one do? Randomly uses 1. This is more, I guess, of an AoE. I kind of like this one more. Or I don't know, maybe this is fine. Follows the active character firing 3 electro bullets. It's really hard to decide. Now let's go for the thundercloud. Alright. Let's do it. We're gonna fight this little old lady. In battle, the nemesis will summon something or other. Trigger frozen or use overload. So this has to be a frozen situation. But we're gonna try to use Fremine for it. Because we can shatter the armor with Fremine. Whatever. Let's do it. Okay. So we could use Odette. Maybe we can use Varesa. Let's try that. We could use Flints. Maybe we should use Flints for this. I know he's supposed to be a DPS, but why not? Right, we could do Barbara, Flints, Shenhe. Oh, but the problem is Skirk. Who's Skirk gonna be with then? She's got no other teammates to be with. We're gonna have to use Skirk. It would be a waste to not use Skirk right now. And I guess... So we can't use Odette either. So Barbara. Barbara, Shenhe. Like that? Ah, that's so sad. We could try this.
Watch and learn.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Still got it.
Let the show
Oh, that's hilarious.
Do your master's bidding.
My
Take
bad,
your true
my
form.
bad.
Never star goes out. Fearless. Took me half a lifetime to
Reckoning.
perfect
Here.
this.
Getting gear. Frost is coming.
I don't know what she's talking about with battle
Getting
armor.
gear. Frost is coming.
Oh my, okay.
Getting gear. Frost is coming.
I'll protect us.
Into the void.
What the
Oh
hell?
no. Hair. Commencing cleanup. Frost is coming. Hair. Frost is coming. Getting gear. Hair.
I don't get it.
Ink! Yeah, hi.
How did I not do the thing that I needed to do?
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied. Start.
Oh, I better just kill her.
Mine to wield. Have a lifetime to perfect this.
Here, let me redo it, because clearly Skirk is gonna tear her apart. Maybe what I'll do is I'll use Skirk until she does her battle armor. Okay, hold on, let me read about her. I'm trying to understand. This is what happens when you don't play the game before you play this mode. Skirk! That's why I like her name, it's funny. It's the only reason I pulled for her originally, if you remember. I kept saying I kept going on and on about how I love her name. And then she turns out to be one of the best characters for damage. The Nemesis will summon battle armor from 3 directions. This armor can enhance the Nemesis. Trigger Frozen on the Nemesis, or use Overloaded on her to break her battle armor, and prevent the armor from attaching to her. So I don't break the battle armor, I attack her, I guess. The Nemesis is enhanced according to the number of armor pieces attached. Should no armor attach, no effects are granted. Additionally, if the battle armor attaches onto the Nemesis while she's in a frozen state, the armor will automatically apply a shatter reaction. If the battle armor attaches while she's in a frozen state, dealing a large amount of damage. Ah, okay. So we should freeze her before the armor gets to her. Okay.
Watch and learn. These old bones have still do your master's bidding. Transfiguration. Another star goes out. Annihilate. Took me half a lifetime to perfect this. Obey.
Getting here. Tear.
I don't get it. I did it, but
protect us.
it didn't
Take
take
your true form.
for some reason.
Extinguished.
Whatever.
Frost is coming. Going under.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration. Unleash.
Let's dance.
Getting here. Tear.
God damn it. I keep, I gotta use Skirk more often.
Watch and learn.
I'll protect
These old bones
Do
have
your
still
master's
got it.
bidding.
Into the void. Extinguished. Death took me half a lifetime to perfect this. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Commencing cleanup. Getting.
Let the show begin.
Obey. Merciless. Paradigm shift.
Frost is coming. Getting here.
Take your true form. Surge. Mine to wield.
Yeah. No sweat if you just use Skirk to her full ability. Alright, so... Actually, you know what? Let's put Shabruz. Because we do have, potentially, an overload team we can use. Especially if I invite another Electro. Alright, let's pick, I guess we could pick Alyosha, but let's do
The
Fish.
threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Alright, who do we have here? Cryo has advantage. Oh no, we're not doing the big ball. That's not gonna fly. If I had still had Skirk, we could. Oh my god. Weesia. Usia, or whatever, however you pronounce it. I need to know if Chevreuse... Is she Weesia? Usia? Whatever? She is. Okay, hold on. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Oh, that's sweet, sweet music. Man, Flynn's is gonna be useless here. But I need a Neffa. That's tough. If I put Flynn's on the next one... No, you know what? I want my Lunar Charge team for the last fight. I want my top tier Lunar Charge team. And we're gonna have Odette as well. Hell yeah. That's... You know what? Flynn's, you going in there? You do your best, buddy. Oh my god, he's gonna get his ass kicked. He's just there to look good. So here's what we'll do. Maybe we'll... well, I don't know if this will work. Let's see.
Close your eyes.
I know.
Night falls.
I'm being blasphemous and using Flynn's in a non-Lunar Charge team. I'm sorry.
Oz, reveal thyself. You asked for it.
The night comes. Observe. Close your eyes.
Hurry up, Grassa. Yeah! It's justice o'clock.
Dude, are you kidding me? Oh. I feel like Flynn's didn't even need Lunar Charge there to do a lot of damage. That's crazy. Well, I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. You know, it doesn't matter. Diona had her chance. You know, she played. Let's put Citlali in. Let's get our mystery cache. Select one character at random. If you successfully complete this Axe Combat event, nah. One of the selectable events will be replaced with a mystery cache. Let's do it. Is it worth it? Probably. Equal chance to obtain each of the following. When you have 0, you'll obtain 80. Let's do this one. Ugh. Damn. Alright, let me get this one up because we're doing Lunar Charged. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Yes, let's do it. Yansan. Let's do it.
Let's get started.
Let's get started indeed. Alright. This is it. The one for all the marbles. I know what team I'm using. We're using the no sweat team. Let's do it.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode.
I'll protect us.
On my mark! Quick as a flash! Let's roll! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Let's roll! Yep!
Installation chamber.
Let's move! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Running late again! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Wow! Yeah! Yeah!
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence.
Let's dance.
Hero, start the clock! Charge!
Boom.
Yeah!
That's why we play Varessa with Barbara. You don't mess with Varessa and Barbara, man. Oh, this is so good. Alright. I'm not even gonna redo that. We did well there. Oh, hey, hidden action. Just in time. I don't know if you caught the end there. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. That's the best I've done in Imaginarium. Look at that. Flynn's, the character that I don't own, was able to eke out more damage than anybody I have ever used. It's crazy. Good old Fremine. We'll get him. We'll build him properly someday. Completed the fastest. Oh yeah, I guess they did do a good job. Geez, surprisingly, Flynn's on a non-lunar charge team still managed to do so much. Crazy. Ah. Damn, I just missed 1 star. That sucks. Too bad. Too bad. Still, I'm proud of myself. It was one of my best. Maybe now I can try Visionary. Not this time, but maybe next time. I didn't choose any support cast. I do sometimes, but I don't know. Because so you were there when my friend joined for the gambling, JD Styles. He doesn't play the game anymore. He quit because of the third-person shooting. But his characters are really strong. And I used his characters a couple times. And they were always like the star of the show. And I felt like, it's kind of like he's just carrying me. So I wanted to do it without his help. My other friend also has really good characters. And I used her characters once. And again, same deal. So I wanted to just, do it on my own. And we did. Look at that. We did. So I'm happy about that. I think I will use the supporting cast when I do the next difficulty, though. I'm not doing it today. I don't want to ruin my elation that I feel. But definitely for Visionary mode, a big part of that is just the number of characters. Like, I have characters that are level 70, but they're not built. So, the more I can use, the better. Because, I mean, like, look. If I look here, it would be like this. And then, even if I take everybody, whoops. I take everybody I have that's possible. Hell, why not? Tainari as well. Like, that's barely, right? And a lot of these characters are pretty okay, but they're not good enough for Visionary. But yeah, let's look at the supporting cast. How do I do that again? I think that's further back here, right? Yeah, there we go. No, that's... Wait, how do I do it? I don't even remember now. Yeah, you have... Yeah, exactly. Level 70 is the perfect stopping point. Where do I go to do it? Where is the supporting cast? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it's so small. Like, look at this. Like, see, look. This is JD Styles right here. See, I could have used Sandrone. You know what? I'll use his Sandrone in the next, because next month I'm sure it'll be, what is it? Electro, Cryo, something else? Anemo, I think, right? So I'll use his Sandrone then. That's a good idea. Yeah. But anyway. It's all good. Oh yeah, let me get my reward. Is it Hydro? But that's what this time is about. Oh, I can't show you here. It's Electro, Cryo, and Hydro this month. It's Lunar Charge Shill plus Stellar Shill. Okay, let's get it. Oh, nice. These are very valuable to me. Even more so than the Primos at this point. Let's see. Okay. Damn, we were so close. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter, because you need 9, so you need to do the other difficulties. So, we actually didn't do that badly. Cool. Alright. Oh, we get to talk to my usual team. Okay. I guess that's one of the benefits of doing it with some eclectic team at the end. Let's hear what Barbara has to say.
Are you injured at all? Rest here. Let me give you a full examination. Just a scratch? Oh, you shouldn't say that. No matter how minor your injury, you mustn't ignore it. I won't take up too much of your time, I promise.
It's Hydro, Electro, and Dendro? Damn. Well, I'm glad I didn't even get to use Odette. I had her on my team, but the time didn't come up. That's too bad.
So the further we go, the more dangerous things get? I'm suddenly reminded of my quest to break the 200 push-up barrier. After I got to 190, I had to force out the last few reps with gritted teeth and pure determination. I know if I eased off the intensity even for a moment, it would have been all over. But I did it. I made it to 200! It was worth it just to see all the big meatheads at the fitness club looking at me with that dumbfounded look on their faces.
Good old Yan-san. Alright, who should we... Yeah, for us will be last.
Combat Combat data analysis in progress. Continued engagement expected to result in significant energy expenditure. Risk of unscheduled shutdown detected. Timely recharge is advised. Ding! Freshly baked snacks now available. Please be seated to commence tasting.
And then the awkward couch sit. Varessa?
Back home, whenever I fight, it's to protect the people of the tribe. But here, it's more like never-ending wrestling training. It means I can go all out without worrying about hurting anyone. And I don't get so angry about the injustice of it all. It's so liberating. I'm sure the more I challenge myself here, the stronger I'll become. And the closer I'll get to being like all the fearless heroes I look up to. Definitely gonna come here more often.
Alright, cool. So, funny enough, I'll show you after, but the team we used at the end here is almost the team that I was using for like more than half a year. It's probably my favorite team. But yeah, oh hold on, let me check this. I always forget. I haven't done Stygian on higher than hard. I plan to. I just need to level up Odette and Alyosha. They're only level 70 now. I got them to level 70 so I could, I guess, not use them in Imaginarium. But I will get them to level 80 or hopefully 90. And then I'm looking forward to finally being able to do it on a higher difficulty than hard. I've only ever been able to do it with other people on higher than hard. Hard is what? Is that? Oh, it's, yeah, it's, hard is fine. Hard, I have no problem with hard. But even like menacing, I don't know, it grows really quickly. The difficulty between normal and hard is whatever, but as soon as you go from hard to menacing, it spikes significantly, I find. Like, I remember in the previous one, I was trying to do that purple dog that spawns other dogs. And I was using Nefer, Lauma, Aino, and Inefa. And I still couldn't do it on menacing. I was this close, but I wasn't able to do enough damage to the shield. And I tried. Not everybody was leveled up to their full capacity, but still, I tried. Let me see here. So we got keys. We got a key. Now Shenhe, we need to get her to 90 because I really want her path, or trail, or whatever it's called. Oh, Dia has one. When did Dia's come up? Well, I should get Dia's as well. Fearless is co-op, though. But you have to do it with, I think you have to do... Hold on, let me check. Because I did Fearless with my friends. Let me back out here. Or are you talking about the automatic... automatic matchmaking? Where is it? So yeah, if you switch menacing, yeah, even menacing. Yeah, you got to do it with people you like. No, you could do fearless and co-op, but with people that you're able to invite directly. Which server do you play on, Hidden Action? But yeah, someday we'll be able to do it. Why does YouTube automatically translate things? Like for some reason, it translated NA to that. That's so weird. Anyway, so North America? Here. Do you wanna be friends? No pressure. And then we could try it one time. Stygian. Also, I got an achievement. What was it? Constantly attempt to freeze. Oh. Didn't even realize that. Okay. Yes. I'm not a very friendly person. This is one of my real life friends. This is another one of my real life friends. And these two are this friend's friends who he introduced me to. So there you go. But let me show you the team that I'm so fond of. I finally disbanded it, but I still really like it. Here, let me just build it here. Inefa, Venti, Barbara, Varessa.
Commencing task.
This is my favorite team of all time. It's such a good team. Oh, you sent it? Nice. I guess because you can see the UID. Sweet. How do I select? How do I pick accept? There we go. Nice. Let's look at your... Aw, you don't have a showcase? It's alright. Cool. Well, I won't be doing the Stygian today, but probably next Tuesday. If you're around on next Tuesday, we could do it. I'll be leveled up by then. So what am I doing now? Oh yeah, I wanted to check something in Imaginarium. So let me go back briefly. You're on Genshin every day? That's great. I only stream Genshin twice a week though. So I like to stream when I do these challenges. Stream or record, it depends on what day it is. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to check who else I can get here. So, Xiao. I don't have Xiao. Child. Someday I'm gonna get Child. Really looking forward to that day. Navia, Wanderer, Ayato, Ayaka, Klee, Albedo. Oh yeah, Kaching we can get someday again. D-Look. Hey, we got C1 D-Look now. We gotta build him. No excuse. I mean, I also have C1 Chi-Chi and I still haven't built her. Alright, cool. We still got one more slot for a key, so I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. So, back we go. Now it's time to do the second thing that I promised, which is Varka's story quest. So let's do it. Where is it? Let's just select it this way. Varka. Go to the Angel's Share. A colossal wolf spirit emerging along with the wild hunt bars the knight's homeward journey. The hour of triumph hangs in the balance. Nice. But yeah, it's going to be interesting then. You said Dendro is one of them, so Electrohydrodendro. That just sounds like it's lunar, right? Lunar charged, lunar bloom. It's going to be interesting. I wonder if that dog's going to be back again.
You gotta try Don Winery's.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Hiya, Rosaria! D-Luke! Paimon knew we'd find you here.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
Oh, man.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
Imaginarium should be easy. I don't know. I always struggle with it. I think I did pretty well this time, but it's always nerve-wracking, you know? Especially the first two fights. Because you're so hesitant to use the good characters that are provided for you. I have a letter for each of you. You deliver Varka's letters to their recipients.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then, but my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said, but don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell.
They're not arguing. They just have different ways of protecting those around them.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
I wonder if this is exactly what Varka was hoping for. Ah, Varka. I wish he had a rerun. I failed to pull Varka last time, well, the first time he appeared. I'm still kicking myself for that, because he seems like a fun character to play. Where's Rosaria? Where'd she go? Is she up here again? Why does she always come up here? Kaya?
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city, monster activity in the wild. Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
D-Look?
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
I assume they say the same thing.
What should I public order
Yeah.
inside the city? Monster
I know,
activity
my
in the
bad,
wild?
my bad.
Oh.
I always do this. You never know. Rosaria?
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
Besides, I wouldn't really call that an argument. You just have different ideas on how to protect Mondstadt.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that D-Luke would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome D-Luke back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
A champion of justice driven to extremes? You're saying that happened to a Knight of Boreas? Why did they say Boreas? It's Boreas, like Boreal.
Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years ago. Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself. But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest Knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight. But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-Stained Knight. After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts. It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone. After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past? If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
Shall we go get answers straight from the horses or Wolf's mouth? We can meet up with Lohan and Wolfendom while we're at it.
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go!
We've only met him once. Why would Paimon be able to say something like that? Or are they talking about Andreas? Same thing now?
What should I report?
Yeah,
Public
yeah,
order
yeah.
inside the city? Monster activity in the wild?
I get it, Kai. I get it. Alright. Let's go. Yep. Here. Good. Purple.
What's going on here? Was Wolfendom always like this? Paimon has a bad feeling about this. The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Damn. That's a surprise. You guys are a long way from from Not Cry.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
One down. It's Doggy Dog.
It's justice o'clock! Heads up!
No lunar charge for me.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Party done. Here we go! Oh, are you alright?
Stay alert. There's still something nearby.
Oh no! What now? It better not be more Wild Hunt monsters!
It's probably Lohan. See? Lohan?
You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there! Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
That's great. I love Lohan. What a funny guy. What a funny homicidal guy. There were 3. Kaya, Diluc, and Rosaria.
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait. What are you trying to say, huh? Huh?
He's saying you passed the test.
Paimon passed a test? Really? Ha! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time. familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
It always pays to remain vigilant. Were you attacked by the Wild Hunt too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
Is this, oh yeah, special story mode. Well, Razor's here.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
A trail starting in the north. So they came from Nodcry.
We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andreas' soul. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be in two places at once?
Are all gods like this? Do you all like to split yourselves into multiple parts?
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King, Andreas, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The Bard's back?
Tone Bard? What are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that, given by the reclusive king in his tower?
the wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a knight stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The knight asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into 2 halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the knight's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Notcry has had unforeseen consequences. And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Could it be Roland, the blood-stained knight?
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
Conria. 500 years ago.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Varka? Is he in danger?
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
I understand. I'll go.
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Razor, give me your iron claw. Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas.
What's this?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel. Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
Is it safe to separate a piece of the wolf spirit at a time like this?
The great wolf king of the north remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
I will protect Lupacol. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Oh look, it's me. Ah.
I can read Varka's letter. I will try my best to write a reply.
A wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice to convey my thoughts.
Lowen?
I sure didn't expect my experience fighting the wild-hunted Nodcry to come in handy back here in Mondstadt. Almost makes me wonder if this was the reason I was sent back. Also, how come that bard knows so much, and what was he doing at the Thousand Winds Temple? Well, whatever. I don't really care. As long as I get to do some fighting. I'm looking forward to trading blows with Lupus Boreas when he's fully recovered. I better wipe the floor with me.
Oh man. And I guess Lowen doesn't know that Venti is the Animal Archon. Alright, Venti. Let's go.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About the Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andrius, Dominator of Wolves and God of the North Wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the God of Storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim. Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years, before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first Knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About Roland.
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart. He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession. But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About the token and the wolf spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit. But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you? Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
Alright, I'm good to go. Let's do it.
All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
I like how Dvalin was probably just circling in the sky, just waiting. Like, come on, get on with it.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Well, come on, I'm not even gliding. Hold on. So, where are we? Oh, man. Where are we supposed to go? Oh. Oh, we're just supposed to go in here. Weird. Because I didn't explore this area.
The enemy's on the brink of collapse.
Good old Varka.
Grandmaster! It's...
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
Man, you see, like... Look, the Traveler just did some Dendro action. I really wish, and maybe this will happen someday, but like... I wish that you were able to switch between elements with the Traveler. I would actually use the Traveler then. That'd be amazing. It just sends you there. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad because, again, like I said, I didn't explore this area, so I'd be worried about starting something by accident. That happens a lot to me. Honorary Knight reporting for duty, Grand Master.
And Paimon too!
Let's cut to the chase. What's the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon.
Maybe in Genshin Impact 2? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, I think it'd be really cool, because I can imagine a lot of fun mechanics that you could do. And not to mention, most of the Traveler is like... Most of the elements are considered kind of bad. But if you're able to combine all of them together, come on, even the bad ones are probably going to be useful. Like the Dendro one that just, you know, he just used Dendro. And then suddenly he could switch to Electro. Why not?
Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
Ah, there's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
Why? As strong as he might look, surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we've fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here. The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
So what you're really worried about isn't so much the enemy himself, but the god remains.
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Attend the meeting at Favonius Keep. Ah, this place. Like I said, I didn't explore anywhere outside of this little area.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Absolutely. Yehoda, what brings you here?
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
That means the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Whew, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh? Oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all. Huh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Anything else, Yehoda?
Hey, good to... She went to see...
They always trick me. They always trick me.
Oh, yeah. Huh, you know...
I still wish there was a way to see above the person's head whether they have something new to say. Like a little exclamation mark or something. So that I know, nope, that's it, we're done. Nothing new. I know it's a lot to ask for, though. Hoyo's, you know, they got a budget. They're a tiny little mom and pop company. It's hard to implement these things. Inefa?
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
Inefa, what are you doing here?
Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. I know is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries. Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
Hmm. Oh, I see Flynn's in the distance. Flynn's and his wacky hair. Alright, let's talk to Flynn's. He's probably the last one. Unless Nicole is hiding somewhere here. No.
Huh? Flins! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep would be Iqua or Nikita.
It's not like you to volunteer to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Oh, so you don't even want to be here.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
Right on. Okay. Varka.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Oh, Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
Yeah, let's wait for the meeting.
Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
After updating Varka on the situation, wants to explain the relationship between the god of the North Wind and the Bloodstained Knight to the attendees.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500 years ago? How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
So that wasn't the real Roland, but rather an abyssal imitation?
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rere's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Eimsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Teyvat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
Like when the tower fell in Storm Terror's lair, or when the humans turned to salt beneath Salt Terrea. I don't remember that. That's what I get for not playing the world quests, I guess.
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Like the Tatarigami on Yashiori Island in Tatarasuna.
This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In that land, the passing of the Pyro-Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster. Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
What was that?
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
To merge himself with the ley lines.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then
Why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andrias' heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends. Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
And sure enough, now it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it can possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
Wow, you've made a lot of progress already.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrias' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
The Clink Clink Crumbcake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it, though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Sure, I was just about to ask what my job was. I'll follow your lead, Grandmaster.
All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Alright, let's do it. Let's talk to everybody. Flints?
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far. Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter. Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
Yehoda, you dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
I guess we're going this way.
Hurry up, Grassa! Get back on track!
Ah, over there? Did something just flash by? They've gone already. Roger, let's go take a look. No, let's not get distracted.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
The Solaris Core and Nicolix. A pair of strange plants that coexist with Kuvaki energy. By using this energy, they can connect with surrounding objects that are susceptible to Kuvaki. Make use of objects that are suffused to connect the Kuvaki energy extended from the Solaris Core to the Nicolix. They can unleash unexpectedly powerful Kuvaki energy, clearing nearby abyss corruption.
Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up! Can we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Marvelous Mandragoras. Under the influence of pure Kuvaki energy, these wondrous plant-like creatures have emerged after a long period of evolution, possessing the ability to move independently. After they absorb Kuvaki energy and become suffused, you can take advantage of this state to charge objects that are susceptible to Kuvaki, or purify objects affected by the abyss. Twisted Dark Mud. When within this distorted dark mud, characters will continuously lose HP and their mobility will be affected. However, in Natlan there may be Saurians or tribal members capable of resisting this influence. Abyssal Fog Barriers. A mist barrier formed by continuously accumulating abyssal energy can be dispelled using Kuvaki currents. However, if the mist barrier is made up of multiple abyssal fog barriers, All abyssal fog barriers connected to it must be cleared first. Only then can the mist barrier be fully dispelled. Alright.
Yahoo!
Whoops. What was that for? Absorb and throw a Mandragora with Kuvaki. Oh. Neat. Glimmer fruit. The peculiar fruit borne by plants which were born under the influence of the Pillar of Embla. They are suffused with sufficient Kuvaki energy. By absorbing and throwing a glimmer fruit, you can consume it to release a single powerful Kuvaki current. I don't get it. Can't I pick these things up? Ah, there we go. Oh, what? I'm so confused. So I gotta make sure that the abyss doesn't affect these things before I pick them up. Why is it not connecting? Oh, you idiot, don't go in there. There we go. Come on, that should be good. There we go. Good. We did it.
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword.
He said Boreas. So he said it correctly. It's not Boreas, it's Boreas.
Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Ugh!
Oh, sure enough. This place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable.
So that's why you brought me along. You want me to purify it?
Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
This is a little unexpected. I've never even tried this before.
Let me think. How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
I have no idea what that means.
Ha 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 ha! Actually, neither do I.
What?
Huh. Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Yes, actually. Sort of. But I wasn't the one doing the fishing.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Okay, I think I'm kind of starting to get the idea. But maybe I'm not. It's hard to say.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland.
That's a heck of a thing to have sitting in your back pocket.
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander Teyvat. Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Quite the antique then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along.
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
We might as well see what happens.
actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along!
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
Got it.
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters. The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
That I... Dainsleif? No. Bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him. While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
The visionary. Vedrfolnir.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss, giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the Visionary this time?
No, the founder of the Abyss Order was once shown a revelation, based on his experience at least. The Visionary is unlikely to intervene directly.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
Now? Why didn't you bring it up during the meeting?
Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
Varka explains his plan.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again.
No way. It's too dangerous.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking.
But there's no guarantee it'll work.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Oh, there has to be another way! Like a backup plan?
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More Wild Hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
You're making too many decisions on your own. You're putting me in a difficult position here.
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
The forces of the Wild Hunt come surging forth and the final expedition is at hand. The next part of the story is more contiguous. For the best experience, it is recommended that you spare more time for it. So this is where we're going to pause it then. Because we just don't have... I just don't have the ability to stay awake for that long. I'm very tired. But we'll finish it, maybe not next Tuesday, depending on how things go with Stygian. But we'll finish it ASAP, you know? That'll be the next thing we do, barring any time-limited events. So yeah, that's it. I'd say we did pretty well. It's a long quest, I guess, Varka's. But, you know, we only had a couple hours each time. Maybe even less. But yeah, that's it. No more Genshin for the rest of the week. Well, I'll be playing it, but not on stream. I'm just going to be grinding for more at this point. But I'll be back next Monday. And then tomorrow, I don't know, streaming Epic Mickey, maybe. Probably. I really gotta finish it. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you have a good week.
I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.